Welcome to the Virgin Diet Lifestyle Show with your host, celebrity nutrition and fitness expert and New York Times bestselling author, JJ Virgin.
You've made the decision. It's finally your time to lose the weight, to get rid of those sugar cravings, to live your life full out. You've got the plan and you're ready to go. But then you stall out before you've barely gotten started. Something came up and knocked you off your path. Do this enough times and you lose faith in yourself. You stop believing you really can change and you settle for less than you should. So what can you do to make sure this doesn't happen? What can you do to ensure that you stick with your plan? I've got 5 surefire ways that will help you stick with your plan no matter what is happening around you. After all, there's always going to be some excuse for why you can't do it. Look for how to do it, and these strategies will help. First of all, journal. There was a study in 2008 of nearly 1,700 participants that was published in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine, and it found that journaling was the #1 factor in predicting weight loss success. People in the study who were also asked to follow a diet rich in fruits and vegetables and exercise at least 30 minutes a day lost twice as much weight if they kept daily records compared to people who kept none. Now, here's the deal with this. First, be sure to write it all down. This is not just the good days journal. This is the all days journal. If you have to write it down, you're going to be less likely to misbehave. And it's also, more importantly, going to help you figure out if a food is zapping your energy or a situation is creating a challenge for you, or if a food is a trigger for you. Now, you can go beyond just journaling your food. I like to focus on food first, and then I'm going to focus on things that I want to improve. So it may be drinking water, it might be your sleep, it might be increasing fiber, it might be your burst training. But again, what you measure, you can improve. And here's something really important. Take that journal and share it with a friend. Now, speaking of friends, here's #2. Get an accountability buddy or a support group and up the ante by putting a wager down. Make it enough so that would be a little painful if you lose. And even better, find fitter friends to hang out with. So there was this study done in the journal PLOS Computational Biology, and they found that having 4 obese friends doubled someone's chance of becoming obese compared to people with no obese friends. And what was interesting about this is that it didn't matter whether the friends were down the street or across the country. People have gotten better at gaining weight in the recent years, by the way, but not at losing weight over the recent years. Yikes, that's not exactly the way that you want this to be, right? Now, there was also another researcher from Harvard, David Rand. He said that the more obese people you have contact with, the more likely you are to become obese. Now, we're not sure why this is true. It may be that if you have a lot of friends with unhealthy habits, you wind up with similar habits. But of course, there's a whole lot of other stuff that have a huge impact on this. I think more that in this whole bit with research, it's in your best interest to help your friends lose weight. So how cool is this? You know, it's like friends help friends lose weight. So not only should you find some fitter friends, but pull the friends you do have along with you. Now, there was another study by Harvard researchers in 2007 that found that one person's obesity can significantly increase the chance that his or her friends, siblings, or spouse will also become obese, suggesting that maybe weight gain is being spread through social networks. And again, what I found so crazy with all of this research is it didn't matter if the person was right next door or 100 miles away. But what that also means is that you can engage your friends on a program whether they're right next door or 100 miles away. And if they are not going to engage, find a new group to connect with. And better yet, find a new group who are already down the path you can grab onto who's going to help lift you up. Now, one of the other things that's a great tip is that you will believe it when you see it. And I will tell you that I got this tip I'm going to share with you from a mind-body expert who told me that this was the one thing. He goes, JJ, if people just do this one thing, I can basically ensure their success. This man has helped Thousands of people lose weight at his clinic. He says this is the number one determinant for him as to whether they'll be successful or not. This simple little tool, this one thing, here it is. And again, it's based on you'll believe it when you see it. You grab a shot of your ideal after body, and then you put your head, your face on it, and you make a couple copies of it. Now, put it on the refrigerator, keep it in your purse. I actually did a TV show where I put this in the freezer on TLC Freaky Eaters. I went and put this into the freezer when a gal was an ice cream addict, always jumped in and wanted ice cream. There she was, her after body with her face on top of it. So if you feel your motivation wane, you're gonna pull this out, because seeing is believing, and remind yourself about where you are going, what you're going for. Again, when you see it, you'll believe it. Now, here's the thing, you're gonna blow it. We all blow it. There's two ways to look at this. This is either, a mistake or an opportunity. So if you blow it, learn from it. Mistakes become opportunities if they happen once, and if you create a plan to not have it happen the next time. And I'll tell you, that's why journaling's so important, because you can look back and go, what the heck happened? Oh my gosh, almond butter is a trigger food for me, right? And best of all, hire a coach, and not a very nice one. Okay, you gotta be a little afraid of them. And more importantly, that coach should hold a bigger vision for you, this amazing aspiration of what's possible for you, and they should keep you accountable and support you to reach that goal. For a copy of my journal tracking sheets, text 58885 and enter JJ Journal 1. That's the number 1, space, your first name, space, and your email address. Again, you text to 58885 and enter JJ Journal 1, a space, your first name, a space, and your email address. In the Sugar Impact Diet, I help you clear up the confusion around sugar and take back the control that sugar has over your life. In just 2 weeks, you'll lose your sweet tooth and shrink your waistline. So why wait? Start those 2 weeks today.
Hey everyone, did you like this episode? Be sure to subscribe for the next one and tell a friend. If you like world-class training and cutting-edge information, visit thevirgindiet.com.